Welcome to the Virgo Full Moon and the lunar eclipse, March 3rd, 2026. In this reading, I'm going to connect with my tarot and oracle, and I'm going to bring you guidance to what this eclipse is activating for you personally. Communication is key. Virgo is ruled by the planet Mercury. Communication, transport, technology, our mind, our thoughts. It's asking you to watch your words to yourself and to others. This Virgo full moon is bringing in powerful endings, releases and deep transformation. Look back over the past 18 months, I would say, on Virgo related issues. Whether you have Sun in Virgo or not, everybody's going to be affected by this because we have Virgo in our natal chart somewhere. Now, these areas are to do with our daily routines, our health and our well-being, work and responsibilities, habits and patterns, mind-body connection, and our daily routines. It also governs the house of pets. So this is going to be coming up, or I believe it already has, especially over the last 18 months. And this Virgo is the last eclipse in Virgo for many years. So it's going to be ending out of the Virgo energies of being of service to your own detriment, where you have feared something, feared rejection, abandonment, not being seen, not being heard, not being recognized. And you have said yes where you really wanted to say no. Put your needs and wants last. This is bringing in a culmination. Since Virgo's ruled by Mercury, as I've mentioned, the communication planet, this is highlighted. Now, as you know, or you might not, Mercury's actually just gone into retrograde. So things from the past, situations might come back to be resurfaced, important conversations or realizations. A shift in how you speak to yourself. This is that gut-brain axis. Virgo rules the body, but she also rules the gut. And with it being mercurial, ruled by Mercury, it's the mind. So it's the gut-brain axis, the digestion. What is distracting you? What are you digesting, whether that is emotionally, physically, mentally? What distractions are you putting your time and effort in that's taking you away from your inner peace? Pisces is the opposite sign of Virgo. Pisces is where the sun is right now. So when we deal with an eclipse in Virgo, we always look at the opposite sign. So we're trying to bring in the Piscean energy of peace, of making peace, being a bit more compassionate with your words to yourself and to others, and changing the way we think. One of the lowest expressions of Virgo is they can be pessimistic, the worrier. Virgo also, the lower expression, can be self-criticism, perfectionism, harsh inner dialogue. It's time now to release those limiting beliefs and choose some self-compassion instead. And this is where the communication is coming in with this energy. I've already pulled a few cards, guys. I'll talk over them briefly and then I'll delve into my tarot and pull some more oracle. It was saying, believe in the impossible. This is where we're having to change an old way of thinking. Remember, what we think now we are creating. We're in a brand new reset, astrologically speaking, and we're heading into Aries season, which is the start of a 12-month cycle. So there's all new beginnings coming in, but this eclipse is wanting you to end something that's not serving you anymore. And it might be the way you're thinking about the future, thinking about who you are. There's some old identities that have shed. And this wants you to stand in your power. And most certainly, don't let the past hold you back, South Node. There's two nodes of the moon, South Node and the North Node. South Node currently sits the sign of Virgo, hence the eclipse energy. The eclipses always go with or guided by the nodes of the moon. So the South Node is our past, our karma, something we're letting go of. And we're coming to the end of this Pisces Virgo eclipse axis. We've been in it now for nearly 13 months-ish. There's maybe longer. There's usually about an 18-month cycle with the nodes, and they're about to shift into Leo and Aquarius come July. So this is why we're not going to have another eclipse in Virgo for a few years now. So this is the end of something, the end of some Virgonian energies that I've mentioned. So look in your life and see where you've stepped into those roles of being of service to your own detriment, taken on too many responsibilities. Again, this could be ancestrally, that you're ending some kind of karmic cycles. The nodes of the moon are linked to karma. Confidence is the key. Now, I pulled this in the Mercury retrograde reading as well. So this Leo energy is prevalent. And we're going to be stepping into Leo energy come July. The nodes are going to step into Leo and Aquarius axis. So this is about our solar plexus, funnily enough, our gut area. Virgo also rules the gut. So digestion. We can also hold a lot of fear in this area, which blocks our confidence, our drive, our life force, our passion, our creative spark. So this is trying to shine a light on something. And then when we get into that Leo energy, come the summertime, when the nodes are changing, but also when the sun is in Leo, there's something is ready for you to stand on stage and shine your light brightly. But for now, this Virgo lunar eclipse is asking you to release something. Let's have a look. So that was the overall introductory energy. This one wanted to come up, Libra, relationships. A new romantic cycle begins. Now, it doesn't have to be romantic with a romantic partner, although it can. This is, I feel, you've fallen in love again with yourself. This is that compassionate energy of Pisces, making peace with some old negative beliefs that you had, some old negative fears. Okay. What else? I'm going to pull a couple more from the Moonology deck. And then underneath it, I'm going to put some tarot. A personal issue reaches resolution, Cancer energy, home, children, motherline, ancestral energy, the womb. Cancer also rules where we feel safe and who we feel safe with. It's our tribe. Okay, I'll stick her there. Then I'm going to clarify with my tarot. Another card, please. Ooh. And we have, you're very close to achieving your goal. A long karmic cycle that's about to end. And this Virgo lunar eclipse is going to bring in some endings to do with this. A personal issue reaches resolution, remember, which is brilliant. I do feel that this moon is auspicious. Bring love into the situation, Aquarius. It's where Aquarius energy is where it's the community spirit. It's bringing love back into a situation. A fiery climax approaches, Aries energy. Yeah. This is letting go of some kind of conflict, some anger, some resentment that you might have held within this cycle that you've been going around in. Let's see what the tarot wants to say, and then I'll talk more about the fuller picture of this energy that wants to come in. So let's clarify this Cancer energy. So Cancer is the mother archetype. It's the home, it's childhood, it's nostalgia, it's emotional. Cancer is ruled by the moon. So it's our feminine side, where we receive. Where we've had to learn to do with love, how we receive love, how we give love. What do we have? The world. There's the completion, Saturn. This is Saturn energy. There's something that's complete, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune underneath. Something's done, some karmic cycles complete. And this is where we're going to have to go in and use this Virgo energy to the higher expression and let go of the lower expression of always expecting the worst, the worry. Well, the past dealt with these cards, so it's going to deal them again. It's complete, and it wants you to step into a 0 point, a brand new cycle. This is where Jupiter is. Jupiter's in the sign of Cancer currently, and it's going over the past. But there's something complete that you're needing to let go with this lunar eclipse. What else do we have? For me, this is like Pisces energy, some old, immature, heavy, burdensome wounds, possibly from childhood, but also from what's been brought down, some old, immature energies, some unhealed energies from our past, from our ancestors. You're very close to achieving your goal, working through this. What else do we have? Bring love into the situation. We have the Six of Pentacles. This is Moon in Taurus, equal give and take. And at the bottom, this one keeps showing its face, the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands, time to make peace and let drop the burden. For some of you, this has been showing up in relationships to do with your self-worth and self-value. That's what Taurus rules, and this is the moon in Taurus, the Six of Pentacles. And as you can see here, there's a man, a very well-to-do man, with two beggars either side, and they're begging for money. And the wealthy man is giving money to one, but not the other. Where have you been in relationships and learnt the hard way where you didn't fit in? Where you were treat less than somebody else? This is where you've had to learn some heavy, burdensome energies, and it's time to drop that now. As you can see, the man's wearing a red cloak, and so is this guy here with the Ten of Wands. The red is our insecurities and our root chakra, our masculine. We're healed, or we've healed some masculine wounds, and they're being brought in through relationships. Unequal, unreciprocated love, unreciprocated equal give and take, whether that is money, whether that is could be in relationships to do with career. This could be playing out in your work situation, where you're the only one, or you're always the one that always does more than anybody else. That's one of the traits or the lowest expressions of Virgo also. She's the one that's always wanting to fix solutions. She will be the one that's the first in the door at work and is the last to leave. She's an earth sign, very practical. And it can be too practical, where you are disconnected from the fun, the joy, the laughter. Life is draining you, and this can bring on this Ten of Wands. It's too heavy now, and your nervous system needs a reset. So this came in under the Bring Love into the Situation card, which is Aquarius. Aquarius is about the community. Bring love into a situation. Bring love back to yourself. This is the community spirited card to Aquarius energy. Where have you been betrayed by the community spirit? By your own tribe members? By your own friendships? Career? People at work? Where have you lost hope and faith? Where has it become too burdensome? This Virgo energy eclipse is coming in to break some old cycles. Let's call in now the angels, gods and goddesses and see what they want to tell us. Virgo full moon lunar eclipse. Ooh. Okay. So bottom of the deck, straight away, there's a conflict you are needing to walk away from. This might be an internal conflict. This might be also an external conflict. We want to bring in that Pisces energy, remember. Making peace. Even if you're not having, even if that doesn't mean to say you've got to go up to somebody that you've fallen out with and done you wrong, you just have to energetically make peace with this. Because it's draining your battery, it's draining your energy. Remember that Leo energy, the solar plexus. We can give our time, we can give our energy away to some old fears, fearing what other people think, blocking our heart because we've been hurt in the past, shuts us down from having fun and joy and opportunities. And this is saying there's a conflict that now needs to be let go of. These two that flung out. The goddess of compassion, very Virgonian law expression. Self-criticism is diminishing your self-worth. Where are you too harsh with yourself? Nothing is ever good enough sometimes with the law expression of Virgo. She can criticize her body, her mind. Where are you telling yourself you are not good enough? But also, where are you holding this standard so high within yourself that you can never achieve it? And you're always pushing yourself higher and higher, but you also have this high expression and expectation of others. So they never meet your expectations because they're too high. They're too high for yourself. And this is where the criticism can come in. With your body, with your mind, with your world. Because you've been hurt in the past and the expectations from life have led you to believe this. Oh, I'm getting all serious. God of indulgence. And this says, it's all right, stop beating yourself up. A little indulgence in balance is healthy. Where have you been digesting your foods, Virgo rules nutrition, and being hypercritical? Hypercritical of what you're eating. Every time you eat, you think you're punishing your body because it might not be hitting all of those micro and macronutrients. Where you have a glass of wine or a slice of pizza every now and again in moderation, but you don't enjoy it, you beat yourself up. You talk to yourself with that inner critic. This is a self-worth, self-criticism wound, and it is diminishing your self-worth. It's time to eclipse it from your world. You're doing a great job. Your body is good enough. You are enough. Where do some of you fear ill health? To the point where you are worried about what you're eating. Wowzers. What else do we have? Bottom of the deck, we have Goddess of Sacred Power. You are being encouraged to take a loving, let me just get my glasses on, guys. A leading role within your current situation. You're encouraged to take a leading role. But you might be holding yourself back, thinking you're not good enough. And that will never happen to me. I'm not going to apply for that job. I'm not going to create this new project. I'm not going to start this new relationship. I'll never be good enough. I'm not going to go to the gym. I'm not going to start exercising because nothing will work anyway. Remember this old criticism energy. It's diminishing your worth and your value, and it's holding you back. Right, guys, I'm going to end this reading on, I'm going to end it because it's an eclipse energy. I'm going to end it on my Black Moon Lilith. Beautiful, strong energies. Black Moon Lilith, she was the scorned feminine. So let's just see what she has to say. If you're enjoying this, guys, do hit that subscribe button. Let's see what Black Moon Lilith. Virgo lunar eclipse. What is the message for us as a collective? And she wants to give us 2. She wants to give us 2. Oh no, she doesn't. She wants to give us 3. Oh wow. I'm glad I could shuffle them on camera. We are emotionally clearing. Whilst the sun is in Pisces, every year it cleanses. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac, and it clears out. It dissolves. It's the dissolution. All the emotions that no longer serve us. The sun is in Pisces. The North Node is in Pisces. The South Node is in Virgo. The full moon eclipse is in Virgo. We are letting go of the lower expressions that have been trapped in our emotional wounding with this Pisces energy. Pisces is ruled by Neptune, god of the sea, cleansing away the dissolution. Why? For our soul's ascension. We've come here on our soul mission. Remember, eclipses are karmically connected. We are ascending. There's something that we needed to see, to experience. And this is Black Moon Lilith in Virgo, releasing the perfectionism. Wow. Releasing the perfectionism. And the bottom of the deck here is projection. This is your spiritual gold. Every relationship, every trigger, every challenge is here to show you a wound that's been on your path of soul ascension, that you've come down onto this earth to heal. This is at the point now where we can say goodbye. The soul ascension and your spiritual gold, you have turned lead into gold. And this is where we need to change our thoughts. I'm going to read you a little bit of this energy because I feel like this is the most powerfulest message that's coming out of this Virgo full moon lunar eclipse, and it's number 6. So 6 is in numerology about balance and harmony. It's of the heart chakra. It's time to go in, be a bit more compassionate with yourself and with others. So this says release perfectionism. The cosmos wants you to know that you are enough. Embrace who you are and don't compare yourself to others. Step into your power, send love to your flaws, and accept yourself as you are. When this card appears, the universe is calling for you to release the desire for perfection. If this is in your chart, and it doesn't matter whether it is or it isn't, we've been peppered with this Virgo energy. This is the harsh critique that's growing up, that's maturing. This can be a hyper awareness around your physical health, your diet, your work ethic, and the drive for perfection. Virgo is associated with the symbol of the Virgin Maiden and the chastity of the Virgin Mary archetype. While this definition is rooted in patriarchal purity, perfection, chastity, and cleanliness, these are all part of this zodiac sign. As a result of not feeling good enough, those with this in their birth chart may be overcritical of themselves and others. To heal this shadow side, you are enough, especially when you unleash your wisdom and skilled presence into the world. Whether this is your craft, diet, exercise, or work, have faith in what you have to offer. The divine masculine shadow work with this energy. You expect perfection from yourself and others. This can create strained interactions. Release the need to nitpick and stress about the details. The mantra for this is, you are healing the shadow of self-doubt from the inside out. It's time for self-acceptance. Take care, and I'll speak with you soon, guys.